Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Grimburkwulf, and this is Out of Ore. We are on episode 5. Wait, is this 4 or is this 5? Pretty sure it's 5. Anyway, we're going to grab our dozer, wherever the dozer's at. Oh, it's over there. We're going to grab the dozer. We're going to cut along the hillside here. And we're going to take our excavator and we're going to pothole the road. And we're going to look for coal. We definitely want some coal veins for not just the money, but we got missions to do for coal. And then coal pays pretty good, so we want to do on it for money. And then we also want to find a patch that we can stick a oil pump on. So that's the plan for today. There's going to be some tree cutting involved because don't want to waste the lumber. I think they need to fix the hitbox of the tree, though, because, you know, if you're standing right here, you can't see the damn trunk. And you miss the thing. Minor details. Yeah, we definitely need a better logging aspect to this game. Ah! What's going on here? There we go. Oh, today's episode is brought to you by coffee. Everyone needs coffee first thing in the morning. It is bright and early, earlier than I will usually wake up on a Sunday. Sundays are my absolute lazy day, but could not sleep, so decided to get up and do some recording. All right. Okay, that excavator looks rusty and beat. Damn. All right. So let's get into this machine here. How much money we got? $500,000 roughly? So the secret to the dozer is you don't want to put the bucket or the blade all the way down to where you lift up the front like that. You don't want to do that. Let the vehicle be level. I'm going to have to back up for doing that. Let the vehicle be level and drop it down to just in front. Lift it up. Alright. So we don't want it to lift the vehicle, we just want it to come down just enough to almost be even with the ground. Oop, too high. Right there. And if you notice, the top of my cab is not moving much. Like, it's not going up and down. It's pretty smooth. You got a clean cut going on. Lift the blade all the way up. And back. See how the bucket or the cab, top of the cab is kind of like bobbing up and down a little bit? That's uneven terrain underneath us. We're not cutting as smooth as we'd like to. Just before the tree. Yeah, we'll take that. Alright, so I am cutting an angle that I don't like. Go ahead and grab my shovel. We'll flatten this out real quick. Get this somewhat smooth. Now, I could do it with a roller. Having another person come through behind the dozer with a roller is very helpful. But if we're trying to, like, pave a road eventually, I need to angle my bucket more to cut into the mountain. So I need to go a little bit more to my, that'd be my starboard side. I'll use the Navy vernaculars because if I say left or right, that's kind of relative to, like, where my camera's positioned, I think. So if I'm looking at the front and I say right, you go to the right, but it's actually the left from the operator's perspective, if that makes sense. So if I say starboard, it's not, that's the right side of the vehicle. Alright, nice and smooth-ish. It still dips and bobs and weaves and all that good jazz. No big deal. No big deal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back up to here. I'm going to back up to here and I'm going to angle my blade more to this side to try and cut the mountain itself out and make it level with this end. So did not go as planned. Definitely a little rough coming through here, but we'll do it again. Ooh, we're hitting pay dirt under here. And the mountain itself is fighting me. I'm getting pulled. Yep. That's what I was worried about. Back it up a little more. That was, whoa, okay, let's back this up. Absolutely horrible dozer job. This is the messiest cut I have ever made. Oh, that could be contributed to potential hangovers. Oh. Could be. Whoa, hey, what's that there? Got you. You got to be careful with the dozer, because if you start going nose down with it, I think it just keeps going. It's one of the glitches in the game. I don't really feel like testing, but just gonna flatten this all out. Somewhat smoothish-ish. Terrible, terrible job. Absolutely horrible. I'll come through with the loader and clean her up. Or the tunneling machine. All right. Hydraulics are on low, so we're going slow. Switch those over to high. Alright, here we go. So let's get this down into a better position. So far it's just dirt, pay dirt. Pay dirt. That's all we got. Next hole. Just pay dirt still. Bam. This whole mountaintop is pay dirt. Okay, folks. So, if you notice here, there's a dark patch of grass. If I'm not mistaken, and I can't remember, but we'll find out in a second. The dark patches indicate resource underneath. So let's drill down. We should be able to find coal here. Oh look, coal right on the surface. Yeah. Alright. And it's a deep coal vein. That's good. That's good for us. This is going to be the site of our new, I wouldn't say our new mine. Yeah, I guess it'd be the new mine. So we're going to keep digging the pay dirt, but we need to start digging this coal. So, we'll move the excavator out of the way and use it as kind of an indicator of where this thing is. Let's flatten this area out a little bit. Make it smoother, easier for the machine to operate. And just kind of get it out of the way. Look, that's coal right there. That's awesome. Alright, so we got a coal vein. Not that far from the dozer itself, so I'll finish cutting in a rough road. And I'll probably cut that from the footage or speed through it, I'm not sure. But I'm going to finish cutting out a road to this location. And then I'm going to move my truck and loader over and start working on that. Might try to bring the bucket over for the excavator as well. So I'll see you guys in just a minute. I wanted to be a spaceman. That's what I wanted to be. But now that I am a spaceman, nobody cares about me. Okay, folks, I am back, and I have placed almost 50 caution barrels in this area here. And the whole reason for that is this whole area is going to get excavated. Everything inside this orange barrel is going to get dug up, processed, removed, what have you. This is going to be the new open pit mine. But up here at the top, and I'm going to make this I want to make it a little bit of a point, is there's a lot of dark patches up here. and they extend out that way. Which means ultimately we're probably going to take this whole hillside eventually. But for the time being, because I don't want a overly daunting task put in front of me, and if I can get any of my mistakes crew to join me, I want them to know, hey, this is the area we're focused in. So I have placed these cones, barrels, in the area of operation, what I want mined and excavated. So I did take the dozer and cut a path. It is the worst path I have ever cut. I did run my roller back and forth 1, 2, 3 times. It's relatively smooth, but it's uneven, and that sun glare is horrible. So, I mean, if I had more patience, maybe when I'm not actively recording, because I don't want to sit here and have to cut and edit 3 hours worth of video or more, just trying to get this thing squared away. So what I'm going to do is do all the cutting of a new road off camera, and I'm going to make that smooth, hopefully between episodes 5 and 6. I'm not sure yet. Okay, what do we need? Let's grab the rock truck, pull this out. And I could just put these back in inventory and have them dropped. What the heck? Is that coal? Whoa, this would annoy me if this was coal. Let's just dig real quick. Oh my god, that's coal. Ah! Oh! Love it. Okay. How did I not notice that? Oh. That's wonderful. Okay, so let's just get rid of the $8 or 8 dirts. 2 pieces of coal, $9 each. That's pretty good. Alright. Go dump off our 58 orange pylons. Actually, we'll dump all the wood in here too. Nothing. Wait, did I see something? No. Okay. Nothing in there, and nothing there. All right, so we've completely burned out our inventories here. So we got to get some money going here. We got $482,679, $675. Pardon me. That's pretty good. Make sure everything's on. Where is my loader? There it is. It's got a full bucket. So what we'll do is we'll just bring the whole loader over, dump the bucket, and then we'll try to scoop up the excavator bucket. I definitely want a new road put in. I wonder if I could put the oil pump on that or if I have to clear it raw first. Alright, now let's see if we can't pick this up. Nope. Well, we'll try it again. We just... Whoa. Nope. Developers, please allow us to pick up pieces of equipment with other pieces of equipment. Okay. Let's go run this over here. This road is rough. I mean, it's smooth, but it's just not ideal. Okay. Park that there, run back and grab our truck. Before we grab the rock truck, though, hold on, let me just check. Vehicles. Okay, so we can return the bucket to inventory, so now it's inventory. We just have it dropped off again, that's fine. But I want to grab the oil pump and see if it can be placed on that dark patch. Needs to be placed on a coal deposit. Okay, but this is a coal deposit. Do we have to expose the coal? Alright, I'm going to dig this out real quick, and we'll see what we can do with it. Alright, so it will work if placed here. Uh-huh. I think it's got to come out this end, so we're going to have to drill a little bit. Just curious here how this works. Store. Factory. Not factory. Yeah, factory? Yeah. Pipeline. Liquid tank. Do I need a pump attached to it? Power. Pipeline, production, smelter, water refinery, water pump. That's just for water. Okay. Oil refinery. Crude oil, oil fuel, into generator fuel, fuel, fuel. Dun 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 dun. Alright, let's... I've never done this before, so you guys are going to have to bear with me here. What does the asphalt plant take? Gravel, oil, and crude oil. And asphalt. Okay. Creates asphalt. Well, I think what we'll do... We'll get an oil refinery. And we'll get some pipelines. So let's go up. I want to go up from this. Up. What's the smallest up we can do? 4x4. Offset. Down. Looks like 4x4 is the best we can do. So we'll go up like that once. Make sure that's the right thing, first of all. Yeah, that'll work. Brought it up out of the hill. And then... oil refinery. It's silly. Okay. And then I feel like we need to turn and put a storage tank on it. So let's come back, go to the store. Let's sell the dirt and the coal that we have. The coal is going to make us a lot of money. So we'll do like a 90-degree left. And then we'll put a liquid tank on it. There we go. Pardon me. There we go. And now I'd like to be able to, elevate the ground here. Which, actually, the other thing we can do is, if I come over here with my pickaxe, right, grab some dirt. Just grab 10. There we go. We got 10 dirt. Another thing I can do is equip that, and then... There. Now I'm adding dirt where it creates a, stability, immersion, if you will. Yeah. All right. So this should hold it, right? Inventory. Store. Production? No. Pipeline. There we go. Liquid tank. Any fluid, in or out. What if I want it to hold there? I guess we'll find out, won't we? And what does the power take for this? Unit load's 55 kilowatts. Unit load's 100. So we just need something to power it. Inventory, store, power. Coal plant. We need 150 kilowatts. I mean, we could put a single solar panel on that and call it good. We could put a small turbine on it and call it good. We don't need a whole lot of production on this one, so let's just get a... I've never done solar panels. Let's do a solar panel. I've never tried these. Does it matter which way I put it? Alright, there we go. Make sure we're not in the way of anything. Okay, and then we're gonna need a power and some cable, right? Like, wait, can I turn these on? Oil pump, why is it red? Oil refinery. Probably because it's not powered. Is there a power source? So the water pump just went. I'm just curious if I snap it. Will work if placed here. Name is still in red though. Have a solar panel. Okay, I don't know if I need these things, but we're gonna try it. Store. Let's grab a power pylon. Okay, folks, I am back. I think I figured it out now. We need a pump attached to this, essentially. So basically like one of these pumps. I don't know how fast it needs to go. Or, wait, does it need to be a power generator? No, right? Power input. Okay, so times 1, times 2, times 3, times 5. A lot of money. I think times 3, times 10. I think times 3 will be fine for what we're doing. Let's just go ahead and try that. I want to set, yeah. Let's plug it in right there. Grab my power cables. 8. So I've already got power turned on for the solar panel. Turn that on. There we go. Alright, now we're pumping. Now we're converting crude oil to oil. And we're just getting oil. Yeah. Alright, so now we've got oil coming in. That's pretty good. That's actually really exciting. Because that's the first time I've done anything like that. And that's just a simple setup. Ultimately, I'd like to come back and clear up this area and add much more pumps. Many more pumps. I can't believe I missed that dark spot there. That would have sped up our episode so much more. Oh well. Live and learn, right? Teach me to be a little bit more observant of my surroundings. So I'm just going to clear out this rough-ish patch real quick. Grab the rock truck, take it over. Okay. I am definitely going to need a spot to turn around. This is going to be interesting, considering all the terrain is lower. I might actually have to put the rock truck, say, down here. Yeah, maybe I'll put a loading zone like right here for the rock truck. Let me just flatten this out. I'll get back to you guys in a minute. You'll see what I mean. Okay, folks. So this is kind of what I meant. Like I had to bring it lower. I put a little concrete platform so it was absolutely level. Although my tires are hanging off the edge ever so slightly. Let's fix that. There we go. Now she's level. I'm going to have to fix this too, because this is a steep hill for the rock truck to try and climb unloaded. And with a load, it's going to be uphill. But we'll get that figured out. I'll probably just cut another road off of it. A nice gradual turn into the other road over here. I might do that with the loader. I'm not sure yet. But let's get some coal. And yeah, let's get some coal and we'll see if we can't wind up this episode. Oh. This is treacherous. I did not think that through. That's as high as my bucket can go. All right. There you go. Now we got some coal. I do not want to dump it. Full reverse, full reverse, full reverse. Oh my god. Oh, I am terrible. This was not well thought out. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's great. Actually, what I will do is I will cut this out and I'll put the rock truck in here and I'll use the excavator to dig some coal. Wow. Oh, I did not think that one through at all. No, we'll chalk that up to not enough coffee. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Not enough coffee on that. Let's grab this rock truck. Oh yeah. Thank God we didn't put another bucket in her. Right there. Okay. Moment of truth. Uh-oh. 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 Problems. Problems. What's going on here? Why? Why? Uh-oh. What did we do? Why did everything just spill out? Okay. Well, we got issues to work out. We got issues to work out. That's fine. I think that's going to wrap it up for today. But hey, we got some good stuff, right? We found coal. We found coal right freaking here. We found some coal. We got a new operations going over there. We're going to have to figure out better loading excavation on that. We got an oil refinery in, powered and running, making some decent fuel now, which means if I really wanted to, I could set up power generators and refine oil into like fuel. So that's pretty cool. But we need oil for asphalt, and that's kind of what I want to hold it on for. We figured out that our coal plant here does not work as advertised. It might be because it's partially in the ground. Wait, do I have the wrong piece here? No, it's going in, right? Anyway. So yeah, I think next episode we'll focus on extracting coal and fixing whatever the heck is wrong here. So thanks y'all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Take care.